Here we are at the Church of the Loaves and Fishes. Up ahead you can see the ancient mosaic that was found in the 3rd century. And there's the stone that they believe that Jesus performed a miracle of the loaves and fishes. This is part of the original basalt walls from the original church, the lower half. And the alabaster windows so the sunlight can come through. Mosaic floors are beautiful. On the right is an icon of Christ. And behind it is another icon of the builder of the 4th century church, Joseph of Tiberius, a Jewish convert. Here is the Nilometer, which used to measure the level of the Nile River. See a lot of the plants from Egypt as the builder spent many years in Egypt. There's an old olive tree in the courtyard, the Tabgha church. There's one of the old columns. Jesus in the boat. Jesus on the cross. Jesus heals the lame man. Here's the ancient baptistry out in the courtyard. There's the ancient olive press. There's the olive crusher. Here we are on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, and out there is a cross where they say that Jesus walked on the water. You can see the cross out on the water. This is the earliest depiction of a menorah found in a synagogue. This is the Magdala stone, a copy of the Magdala stone with the rose on the top, and the sides are decorated like the synagogue. It has 4 legs made out of very strong limestone. And across the way are ancient 1st century mikvahs. This would have been the marketplace. And we will come right over to the ancient 1st century synagogue, one of 7 synagogues. Here is the ancient 1st century synagogue of Magdala. And there is a replica of the Magdala stone dating from 6 to 53 AD. It would have been used as a reading table for the scrolls. They have benches on the side and benches in the middle, which is typical of a synagogue from this time. The Magdala stone has the oldest depiction of a menorah ever found in Israel. There's the menorah, the ancient menorah depicted on the side of this Magdala stone in the synagogue, with benches on the outside and benches down the middle, and mosaics along the front. So beautiful. From the 1st century, dating from 5 AD to 63. These ancient walls, ancient mosaics. This is a fish pool used to salt fish, and it was found in the city of Magdala, and it was restored to its original state here in this restaurant. This is the chapel that has the boat in it, depicting a boat that Jesus would have ridden in going into the Sea of Galilee. Duc al-Altum. Let's go see the boat. Here's statues of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. The ancient olive trees are all over Israel. Let's go see the boat. It looks like they're having a service here. There is the famous boat built in honor of Jesus. There are 4 chapels in here. Here's where Jesus is walking on the lake chapel, and Peter and James. This chapel depicts Jesus raising a boy from the dead. What beautiful painting. So what do you think about this one, Dennis?
It's pretty.
This is Jesus.
Mosaic of Christ walking on the water and lifting Peter up.
Peter thought he could walk on water. He had faith for a moment, and then he took his eyes off Jesus, and what happened?
Sunk down.
He sunk.
Loaves.
Yeah. There's the boat from the outside of the chapel, and there's inside. This is right on the beach where Jesus would have ridden in a boat, and the fishermen would have gone out to do their fishing on the Sea of Galilee. Can you imagine casting your nets here and being fishermen?
That would be amazing. Throw your net in and then pull it up and it'd be full of fish, simply because Jesus said for it to be. And that was enough to convince Peter and Andrew that
they needed to become fishers of men. Jesus said, "Follow me and I will make you fishers of men."
Right here.
This is more like upper class housing area. This looks like the area of the ancient mikvahs, where they go to cleanse themselves before entering the synagogue. These ancient stones have been here for millennia, possibly 2,000 years. And they have water in them. This would be a mikvah. You enter by one direction and you exit the other, and then you can go into the synagogue being cleansed. They had springs. There's still water in there. Look at that. Jesus probably came here. Look, they even have steps down into the water. Quite the nice setting on the Sea of Galilee, the Primacy of Peter. On this rock I build my church. This modern church was built in 1933. It is built out of local basalt rocks and was built on the foundation of the late 4th century Byzantine church. In the front of the church is displayed the rock Mensa Christi. Jesus said, "Upon this rock I build my church," thus commissioning Peter as an apostle and leader of the church. After the resurrection of Christ, the disciples returned to the Sea of Galilee, to this location, and they go back to fishing. Jesus appears on the shore and they see him from the boat, and he has breakfast waiting on a charcoal fire.
Toda la gloria se la lleve Dios. Aleluya. Amén. Cristo vive.
Vive.
Amén. Él está vivo.
Here are the steps that are probably from the time of Jesus. Leading out to the sea, where they must have done a lot of fishing. And now they're fishers of men. After they had breakfast, after the resurrection, is a portrayal of a sculpture of Jesus asking Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" Out in the sea, you can see a cross where it is believed that Peter walked on water. I'll dip my feet in the Sea of Galilee. It's nice and cool.